my heart's racing because I just got a stunner. I don't know how it just popped into my head, and I remembered a part of my dream, whatever, yesterday or the day before. Could have been last night. Time, whatever. I just remember, there was like this, and it looked dark, but not like it was nighttime. Like it was tented, like a marketplace, you know, where, like where it's really hot, you know, to keep the, you know, because if they're selling foods and different, whatever, just to keep it covered, keep it cooler, so it felt like that kind of so it was like, there was enough natural light to see and stuff, and wasn't cold. It wasn't like, I didn't feel like it was at nighttime. I felt like it was during the day, during commerce, kind of early in the morning, actually, in a warm place. But it could have been a South American connection. It just felt like that kind of a, you know, like, I would say the ancient markets. Mostly how all marketplaces really, even in Europe, and, you know, Italy and France and all the marketplaces are like what we call our farmers markets, but they're like, I mean, I guess they have like grocery stores in the more like metropolitan area, but anyway, it's just more beautiful how people go to the open markets and they get what's fresh and seasonal, and it's so much better for the earth to do it that way. It's local, it's seasonal, it's supporting, you know, families and not corporations. So, but anyway, she was sitting there and had like all these baskets filled with all her, what she was making, because I remember her saying, yeah, it's really easy to carve, and I'm like, what is it again? And she said gypsum. Okay, I'll just share, this is why I'm sharing this right now before I even research gypsum, but right here, I just typed in gypsum. I mean, and I learned about gypsum, but I forgot what the composition was and everything, but I was familiar with the term. So when she said that, and so I'm thinking like Egypt, gypsum, it could have been Egypt. Okay, so now I'm thinking that kind of makes sense, and the vibe and what the people look like, what she kind of looked like. Yeah. So and the GY, like gynecological, okay, Egypt, so all about the divine feminine, okay, and she had all these baskets like filled with all these different carvings, beautiful, like just different shapes and stuff. I don't necessarily, it wasn't like figurines of like images of people. It was like little just more decorative, I guess, kind of a thing, just shapes, natural kind of shapes that you would find in nature, and just, okay. So it was really, it was very beautiful, and it was a really quick exchange, just enough for me to kind of get the vibe of the energy of the time and place and flow and all that, and for her to say gypsum. So I just type in gypsum, GYPSUM, like gypsy, gypsum, yeah, and that's a negative term that against, you know, migratory people. They call the gypsies, okay, the Kurds, like my people. And so this term gypped, you got gypped, okay, that's where that comes from. But yeah, you got deep spiritual wisdom and insight into Divine Mother. Yeah, you got gypped, all right. So the second one down, I think the first one's Wikipedia, then the second one down is geology.com, okay? And I didn't even go click on it or anything yet. I'm just reading because I get kind of a feel for what I'm going to click on by reading the couple of lines they have posted underneath the link to the site when you search for something, you know. So so I'm reading down. So on geology.com, didn't even click on it yet, I'm just reading on the little thing, and it says gypsum is very similar to anhydrite. The chemical difference is that gypsum contains 2 waters and anhydrite is without water. Gypsum contains 2 waters. Okay, oh my gosh. The 2 waters, Enki and Enlil, Maulisa, the twins, the masculine and feminine twins that Divine Mother, the cosmic womb, gave birth to. They were also twin. They were brother, sister, twin, and twin flame. Okay, from the very beginning of time, this is how it happened. Okay. So the 2 waters. There's many different stories in all different cultures. They just use different words, names for the people and whatnot. And there's nothing new under the sun. So it's this the fresh water and the salt water. And I believe, let me just look it up really quick. I'll just type in the 2 waters. Because there is the sweet, fresh water, and then there's also there's the sea salt water, okay, and then there's the fresh, sweet water. So sweet and salty, just like on your tongue. That you only taste 4 things. All the other flavors of like herbs and spices and differentiation is through your olfactory, through your nose, through your senses, through your smell. Your tongue can only taste salty, sweet, sour, and bitter. So bitter is at the back of the tongue. Sour is at the tip of your tongue. You ever put, like, if you put the tip of your tongue on a lemon, it's way more sour there. Okay, so that's like the point, the singularity. Very electrical, okay, and very, like lemon juice, these acid, they're very conductive. And then on the left and right of, and I think the right side is your sweet tooth. That's why they call it the sweet tooth, and a lot of people, that's like their first tooth to go is a big molar, second to last molar on the upper right side, and they call that your sweet tooth. And I believe that's, okay, and that would make sense. The right side of the brain, the feminine, that's where the sweet is, okay? The water that runs on the earth, okay? And then on the left side is where you taste salty, on your left side of your tongue, left side of the brain, okay? So I think that's how it is. But so it makes, okay, the sweet and the salty, the 2 waters. Of course, when you do Google, it's all, oh, the Gulf of Alaska, myth busting, blah, blah, all this stuff. Okay, so, oh gosh, can we get to the, we're getting a little bit closer. Let's see. Let's say say ancient. I'll say legend and not myth, but myth is just Mithra, so oh, here we go, right here, 3rd one down. When I ancient origins, Aztec creation myths. Boom, that's the one. It's got to be on here. Oh, and look, and they got the A and the O. Oh, that's cool. Ancient origins, and then their oh my gosh, dude, their little logo emblem thing. Okay, come on. Don't you do this to me. Move down. Come on. When there's like ads on the page and stuff, it's like it doesn't want to. Come on. There we go. Waiting for all their little pop-ups to... Oh, jeez. Hey, Juanes, come on, assist me with this, please. I'm going to bring this to the people. So I'm at www.ancient-origins.net. And it's being really slow scrolling down. Here we go. So the Aztec creation myths. I'm just reading here. Okay, so they say 4 days too, just like the Mualisa. The earth, everything was created in 4 days. Mawu, Lisa, the feminine and masculine twins, okay? So, oh Jesus, all these ads is making it so slow. Come on, get out of here. Stop seeing this ad. Yes. And there's this webinar with Charles Christian, the temple at the gates of dawn. Oh my God. That's past February 24th. God, this is so slow. Okay. Oh my God, so much is popping up. Get out of here. No. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. We'll come back later. So when the initial creation was completed, a cycle of 5 suns followed, which corresponded to 5 world ages, each one ending in destruction. According to the Aztecs, we are currently on the 5th sun of the creation. Uh-huh. Don't listen to me, listen to the Aztecs. Or don't. I don't know. I'm just sharing this that somebody else wrote. So there's oh God, this thing is so freaking slow. Oh, so the birth of each took 4 days. Okay, so the first man and the first woman, Ozomoko, and Cipactonal. It kind of looks like Capricorn, C-I-P-A-C. So Ozomoko and Cipactonal. Oh, Cipactonal or Cipactonal. I think the C's are S sound. So interesting. 5 Gabriel. Okay, 5 suns. We're, according to the Aztecs, we're currently on the 5th sun of creation. So they're talking about Quetzalcoatl and Tezcatlipoca. So they're talking about the first sun, the second sun. The first one is the first age, which is earth. The second element of the second is air. So there's earth, air. The third sun, element of this age is fire. The fourth sun, the element of this world age is water, the fifth sun. This is said to be the age that we are currently in, and the god Nana Huatzin, Nana Huatzin, is responsible for it. The legend foretells that this era will end with earthquakes. Yep, because Mama she got a lot of gas. She got burp and fart and all that. She got belch. She got to feel so good after that air exchange. We'll just call it that. I'm just seeing if, because I'm trying to find the two waters, but that really led me to something that was more important to share, I guess. So, but yeah, the Sumerian ancient legends, the Assyrian gods and stuff. So that's the Ea, Oannes, Enki, and Enlil, the salt water and the fresh, sweet water of the earth and salt water of the sea. Okay, so, because if you think about it, the fresh, sweet water is kind of like the semen. Okay, it's, there's contained within the sperm, there's I don't know what the technical scientific name it, but it's starch basically that feeds the sperm, okay? So that's like the sweet water that runs on the earth, the sweet water that fertilizes the seeds and everything, okay, on the earth, the fresh water of the rivers and streams. And then the salt water of the sea, the salty, the salinity, salt water is very highly conductive, okay, so it's like the salt water really brings in that electric masculine singularity and transmutes it, transforms it, and now also has the sweet water to bring life to all the seeds, okay, to fertilize her, to and there was something I was looking up that was something about, or maybe that was in the reading yesterday for the Divine Feminine, something about fertile ground, fertile something or other. Okay, so, and, okay, so in the picture, this is an ancient Aztec one of the Ouroboros, okay, dragon, winged serpent, consuming itself, okay, it's just what we are, the black hole, a circle of, you can say it in so many different ways. So the creation myth, according to the Aztecs, is a continuous story of creations and destructions called suns. The myth, which tells the story of the creation, is called the legend of the fifth sun. Oh, okay, that's the one I was supposed to share, so, Archangel Gabriel, 5, hello, Fire, Faye, Ferris Rich, the Magnetic, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene. So, right, 'cause she opens up, lets him out, and then that creates the twins, the masculine and feminine, okay, and then they unite, okay, so the Mary who opens lets him out, and then also receives him. Okay, don't get too all, oh, that's, yeah, this is a story of creation, get over it. Alright, that's it. I'll put the link below. There's like a lot of ad pop-up things, so it's kind of, the scrolling is kind of sticky, but yeah, just the symbology. They have an A here, okay, that is piercing the circle of her, and it has Syrian, it has the Syrian constellation, the 3 stars, and the O is in the shape of like a crescent moon, okay, and the A is right under it, and you can see how it makes the A, the angle, like I kind of was showing it, but this makes it a full circle. It's just, check out the, okay, the AO where it says ancient origins, how they have the symbol. It's pretty cool. There's a lot packed into that little symbol right there. So A, the angle, the A, the masculine singularity piercing the egg, and you have the three luminaries, which I believe is the Syrian constellation. Okay, in this little their logo on their website. So ancient origins. All right, we'll leave it there. How long did I blab on for? 20 minutes. All right. Love, peace, and blessings.